The next comedian is hot. She is a hot chick. Give it up for Erin Maloney!
How do I work with this? Yeah. Oh, and then I have to. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for that introduction. I'm very turtle-like myself, so not really. This is my diary, by the way. I'm just going to keep that there, just in case I want to tell you guys any secrets. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's been, well, I hope you guys are enjoying your drinks because the second round's on me, so give it up. I'm just kidding, it's really not. I was just thinking that maybe it'd be a little bit easier if you guys were drunk. And I only have like $14 in my piggy bank, so like I can't use that. I did a lot of chores to get that money, you guys. If you didn't hear, well, he said my name is Erin Maloney. My name is actually Erin Maloney. And before, I start the show, let me just get something straight. Yes, it does rhyme with baloney. Because ever since I was a little kid, people have always come up to me every time I introduce myself, and they're like, Maloney? You mean like baloney? I'm like, yeah, that's it. And when I was like 5 years old, this was probably the most, intelligent observation they'd ever really made, besides maybe that the sky is blue and I made a poop. But even now, I'm 20 years old now, and people still come up to me and say that like it is the most clever thing they have ever thought of. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, that rhymes, but good job, I was testing you, A+. But I embrace it now. I embrace that my nickname is rhyming with this like terrible lunch meat, because I've always wanted a nickname. I really have. And Erin, it's already 4 letters, so you can't really like shorten it down to anything. You can't be like error. People just think they're talking to the air. And nothing really rhymes with Erin, except for maybe like starin'. And can you imagine if I went up to people and I was like, hi, my name's Erin, but you can call me Starin'. That'd just be creepy. So I've taken the liberty of giving myself my own nickname, which really resides with me. You guys can call me Easy E, because it makes me sound like I have sex. That's the secret. So summer's ending, which is sad, but good news, all the pale people can finally start to feel good about themselves again. And all come out of hiding. I've always been pale. I'm Irish. Any Irish people here? Oh, good, so there are some drunk people, great. Enjoy your beers, guys. I've always been pale, and I'm Irish, and this really should be the only explanation I really have to give. But people don't really seem to understand, especially when I tell them that I'm from Florida. They're like, if you're from Florida, why aren't you tan? I'm like, that's not fair, it's my genetics. I don't say to you, if you're from China, why aren't you smart? That was mean, I'm sorry. But I don't blame them. They think that I just lay out in the sun every day, when really I used to just make chicken pot pies all the time in my microwave. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Don't eat chicken pot pie 7 days a week when your parents don't work in cookie meals. So I'm pretty pale, but I've embraced my paleness for 2 reasons. One of them is it makes me a natural self-esteem booster. Because, everyone always does that thing where they stick in their arms and, they're comparing their tans. And there's always that one person with, like, the caramel mocha beautiful complexion who's like, I'm so pale. And I just stick my arm next to them, and they immediately take back that statement. So I can make people feel pretty good. And the second reason is I've learned that, and you guys may know this too, you said that you're a history buff, so back then, people, if you were really pale and you were also like a little bit overweight, it was kind of a sign that you were wealthy and important and respected. So bow down to me, peasants. I'm just kidding. Nah, But I do expect a big applause. Otherwise, I will inflict war on your country. I'm not really an expert on the male mind, because I don't know. It's really okay. Like, I don't know. Guys, I don't really know exactly what they're thinking about, mainly because they don't really, I don't even know when they're giving me a compliment. Like, a guy will come up to me and say some really vague statement like, "Hey girl, I don't usually like bangs on people, but they don't look that bad on you." I'm like, thanks. So I guess I just don't really know when guys are really giving me a compliment, mainly because I don't really expect it from people. Thank you, you guys are really sympathetic. It's not really, I'm just kidding. I actually feel really good about myself. It's not like I don't love myself. I love my body, and I love myself as a person thanks to antidepressants. But it's natural for a girl to think that the guy is going to go more for like the Barbie doll type when I look more like an American Girl doll or a Cabbage Patch Kid. But one thing that I've always wanted to understand about guys, and he mentioned a little bit earlier that his wife farts, I just don't understand this. If you guys can help me out, if you're one of these guys who believes this, why don't you think that girls fart or poop? Is it really scary? Like, is it like the monster underneath your bed? Because we're kind of human. It's something that we do. And I'm not the only one who wonders this. I went on Google and I typed this question specifically, guys who don't think girls fart or poop. And I got this on Yahoo Answers. It's a girl who asked the same question. It starts off like this. "Da fuck?" Spelled D-A-F-U-Q. It must be like an African word or something. They're like, what? Okay, so this is what she said. "All of the related questions about girls farting or pooping, the answers say that girls don't. I'm very girly girl with a great fashion sense and a very cute room. I'm very polite and I have manners, but at home I'm a whole different person. I burp, poop, and other things." I know some guys joke this. People say women don't fart or poop. Why do people think or expect people not to? Are women not supposed to fart? I'm so confused and mad. So I'm here to answer her question and anybody out there who is wondering the same thing. Girls do fart and poop. I hate to break this to you guys if you're one of these guys who believe this. And while I'm being really honest, girls don't have pillow fights in their underwear at slumber parties. We just make out. Not me though, no. I am not one of those girls who gets invited to slumber parties. I don't really curse much, just in case you guys thought I could get any edgier. Yeah, it's just that I was raised learning that words like shut up and stupid were really bad words. So my sister and I kind of used to try to get around it by saying really hurtful things like, "Up, shut, silly." Up, shut. But yeah, so as I've gotten older, it's just really become a habit. And it's not like I can't say it. I'm a mature adult. you know? It's just that I'm one of those people who say fudge instead of the F word, and shoot instead of, you know. And I'm totally comfortable whenever people talk about sex. So it's really okay, but my friends, they like to tease me about it. They try to like treat it like a game. Like they'll try to get me to say a word. They'll be like, come on, say it. Come on, say it. She can't say it. Come on, Erin, say it. Come on, say it. Say it. And I'm like, pussy. And they're like, ah! Doesn't it sound funny when she says it? I guess. But, yeah, I kind of feel like a monkey in a cage, and I'm just doing tricks. They're like, dance, monkey, dance! But my friends thought this was kind of funny, so one of them, as a birthday gift, got me this book on sign language. And not only does it just do regular sign language, it also does like really dirty phrases. So I was like, okay, this is cool. My friend wrote on the card, Erin, if you can't say it, sign it. So I looked in the book, and I thought it was really cool, and I learned a couple of things. You guys want to see? Yeah. All right, so. That means you have beautiful eyes. And one more. That's ketchup. Thank you guys. Have a great night.
All right, give it up.